What's up, what's up, what's up? Pro Reaper in the building, Bub Files in the building, what's going on? What's cracking? My man, Baggy Bird in the building, what's going on, Baggy Bird? Salute my people, what's going on? What's going on, man? Happy Friday to y'all, man. Hope you guys are doing good today. Let me know if y'all can hear me okay, man. Drop a Y in the chat if you guys can hear me okay. Salute. About to barbecue in a little bit, you know what I mean? Kind of hot still. I cleaned my grill a little bit, so I'll be throwing some chicken and some hot dogs on there, something simple. You know what I mean? Oh, cool, cool, cool. That's what's up. How y'all feeling today, man? Hey, I appreciate the wires, guys. I appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, bro. I got my chicken in the bowl right now. I cleaned it real good. Threw some salt on it, some vinegar, and water, you know what I mean? Let it soak for a couple hours, and I'm going to go season it real good. And then I'm going to throw it on the grill, because that's what I do. Make sure I don't step on my cords and stuff, man. I'm good, just... What did you say? Oh, you just on some Grand Theft Auto, man? Get your grind on, bro. That's what's up, man. Grind. Get your grind on, bro. Don't worry, I'll be back on Grand Theft Auto 5 soon. Instead of playing a game today, I decided to give y'all, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of my live, myself, you know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, man. Hit that like button, man. Let's get those likes up. Let's get them likes up. Y'all like my microphone? Y'all like my mic? Pretty cool mic, huh? This thing costs $180, bro. It's a Blue Yeti. If you guys don't have a microphone for you content creators, man, I advise you guys to get a Blue Yeti. Get you a Blue Yeti or a Snowball. But I recommend the Blue Yeti. You know what I mean? The Blue Yeti is gonna be your best bet, you know what I'm saying? It's really heavy too, so a little bit of dust on it. You made 200,000 yesterday. Hey man, good job, bro. Make sure you save your money though. Don't be spending it all crazy though. Get that money, man. Make the money and just save it, bro. Don't spend it on crazy stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, it's up to you if you want to spend it, but spend your money wisely. You feel me? I have a sound for my PC. That's what's good, man. Is it a gaming laptop or what? This laptop I'm on is built. This laptop that I'm on, it was built for me. So there's so many things that I don't know about this laptop, man. I'm still learning from it. You know what I mean? It's a gaming laptop, but it does all type of stuff. I just downloaded my music software last night, Fruity Loops. I got my FL Studios ready. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be dropping me some beats pretty soon. That way, YouTube won't strike me for my own music. You know what I'm saying? And get my copyrights on my music, so it don't get copyright. You know what I'm saying? Someone can steal my music, is what I'm trying to say. But right now, I'm just killing time. Want to chill with you guys for a few minutes before I spark up my grill. Get this party started around here. Hey, okay, I got you. I feel you, pro Reaper. Shout out to the people that's in the building, man. What you guys got going on for the night, man? Any plans? What you guys gonna have for dinner tonight? Or what did you have for dinner? Talk to your boy. I shaved my hair yesterday. You know what I mean? I used to have braids and stuff, but I cut them off. Now I'm an old man, man. I'm an old guy. I'm not that old, but I'm 51. For those who don't know. 51-year-old man. I've been through the ropes, bro. I've been through a lot in my lifetime. That's why I always, you know what I mean? That's why I always stress some of the things that I do, man, because I've been, you know, it doesn't make me no tough person, you know what I mean? It makes me a bad decision maker, you know what I mean? So, try not to make the mistakes I made, you know what I mean? My man Slim, what's going on, bro? Try not to make the mistakes I made, man, because, like I said, I spent 82 months, man, in the penitentiary, bro. For some stupid shit, you know what I'm saying? Out here banging and shit, gang banging in the streets and shit. Oh yeah, you going there tomorrow? What's RSL, man? What is that? Do I sound too loud to you guys, man, or do I sound pretty good? Let me know in the chat. Yeah, welcome in, Slim TV. Slim's always coming up in here. Slim always in the live. That's my man Slim throwing down. Oh, okay, I got you. Salt Lake City. Real Salt Lake. Okay, I got you. Salt Lake City, baby. 801, baby. Soccer. Okay, I got you. You play soccer. Okay, I see you. You know, I never played soccer. I was always being a boxer, you know what I mean? I was always throwing them hands. I will never forget, man, when I was like, how old was I, man? I think I was 15 years old, man. And we went out to St. George, Utah to box, right? But we was fighting outside. We had fought outside, man, and I was fighting this Indian guy, man. Tell y'all this story. Baggy Bird say, If the weekend for me too. Okay, yeah, it's the weekend, bro. Friday. It's Friday here. But anyway, I was an amateur way back in the day, right? And my coach, rest in peace. I'm gonna call him RP. I'm not gonna call his real name out. But he asked me, he says, "Hitman, you want to go fight in St. George?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "You got 6 weeks to train, right? Got 6 weeks to train." He said, "Once you get in top shape, because the guy that you're gonna be fighting, he's no pushover, right? He hasn't lost a fight." So I asked him. I said, "Man, what's this cat's name, bro?" Because I like to get a little information on the guy I'm fighting, right? He said his name is Charlie. He said his name was Charlie, right? It's all right. I'll train for Charlie. My man BMG is in the building. Big C, what's going on? Salute. But anyway, I trained real good for him, right? I trained for the whole 6 weeks. But my coach was like, "Hitman, you gotta train harder. Train a little harder, right?" What the coach says is what the fighter gotta do, right? So I put in extra work. So lo and behold, I go to the fight, right? Me and about 4 other guys. It's like 5 of us. 5 of us went out to St. George, Utah, right? And it's hot as shit out there, right? It's hot out there in St. George. I mean, it is hotter than it is right here. It's like, and we fought outside. So, being in the amateurs, you go 3 rounds. No, we went 2.5 minutes for 3 rounds, which seemed like an eternity, right? So being that I was older, I was 15, everybody else was younger than me, they put me on the last fight of the day, the last fight of the night, right? And I'm looking around on the table and I'm seeing these trophies. They're little trophies like this. No, a little bigger. They was like boxing trophies, about like that. And I was like, "Oh, I need one of those. I want one of those." And if you win, you get one of those, right? But if you get the fight of the night, you get a trophy this big. From the ground down, it's kind of hard for you guys to see, but this trophy was big, and it had the guy. It had the guy on top of the world. I was on on top of the world, like the world. It was a trophy guy right there. I wanted that. I said, "Man, I gotta have that." So, watched all the fights, right? Watched them all. 3 of us lost, 2 of us won. Okay, here I come. It's time for me to fight, right? And my heart started pounding. You get an adrenaline rush, right? It's like, damn. And then I see my opponent. Cheesy, what's going on? I see my opponent. I was like, damn. This dude's he's like bigger than me, right? And he had this long black hair, man. He just looked like a beast. Like, man, he looked like a beast, right? So I was telling myself, I was like, damn, dog, you know what I mean? I got to go in here and put in work. But he had this big old head, dog, everybody. Man, this man's head was big, bro. I was like, damn, I can't knock this dude out. I'm starting, start doubting myself. Like, I can't knock this cat out, right? So they introduced our names and shit. And I'll never forget that guy's name. His name was Charlie. I won't call his last name. And I said, damn, round number 1. Going out there, I'm giving him the combination that my coach taught me, right? And it's like not affecting this cat, y'all. I mean, he's like eating through my punches, right? And I'm hitting him in his head, boom. And he's just eating punches, boom, boom. Slipping punches, catching me, boom. So he won the first round, right? Go back to my stool, I sit down. Looked at my coach, he was like, "Hitman, you gotta turn up the heat, man." And I was like, "Right." I said, "RP, man." I said, "Man, I can't knock him down." He said, "Don't go for the knockout." He said, "You got to go to the body. Hitman, you got to go to the body. Because what I want you to do, I want you to start out with the jab him, go to the body. Like it's a jab and a real quick jab to the body. Bam! You know what I mean?" So I started doing that. So I feint to the head, drop to the body, boom. But his head was going like this. His head would go. And I drop to the body, he'll go like that, right? Renee Box Young in the building. So after this point, I couldn't shake Charlie from the head, right? I couldn't get him from the head. And I can remember my coach telling me, "Hitman, drop to the body," right? Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate your salute, bro. So He said, I want you to go in there and I want you to, in the second round, I said the second round was kind of even. I needed a stoppage, is what he told me. He goes, you're down on the scorecards. The third round, you got to go in there and you got to give him everything you got. Everything, or you're going to lose the fight, period. So I'm sitting on a stool, and you hear this. When you get 10 seconds, it goes like this. Like that. And then the bell rings, right? 10 seconds mean the coach, whoever's in the ring's got to get out of the ring, off the apron. They got to get out of there. My heart's pounding like this, and I want that. Keep in mind, there's trophies like this, and then there's trophies, a big fight of the night trophy about this big, like tall, bigger than my son, with the guy on the globe. I wanted that. That was my shit, right? So, in the back of my head, I start thinking 666. You guys probably saying, what is a 666 combo? A 666 combo goes like this. It goes 1, 2 upstairs, 2 downstairs, and back 2 up, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm a southpaw. So I was like, okay. Remember, Charlie got a big ass head. He got a big ass head, look like a big ass square head, right? So instead of for me going, because I knew I couldn't shake him up top, right? Instead of that, I went downstairs first. Boom, boom. And it faded him. I seen his head drop, so I went up top. Boop, boop, and back down. Boop, boop. Now, I know got 3 minutes. A minute done went by. And Charlie started feeling them body shots, right? I was like, oh, I got to go to the body more, right? So in my mind, when you're training in the gym, your brain is already, it's like your muscle memory is already knowing how much time you got before that bell rings. Bing, right? So I think it was like a minute and a half left of the fight. It didn't even go to the minute and a half, right? So me and Charlie's in the center of the ring. I knew I had to drop, I need to stop Charlie, period. So when I remember, keep in mind, I went downstairs, right? And back upstairs and back downstairs. So I tricked Charlie. I threw 2 to the top. 1 to the, I said bing, bing, and then right, a straight left down to the body, right? And then a hook. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not lying to y'all. He said, what did he say? No, man, he wasn't ready for me, man. So I hit like this. I gave him the 1-2 up top. The straight left to the body, and then a right hook to the side of his kidney, like boom. I'll shit y'all not, bro. Have you ever went to the bathroom and you had to take a shit and you couldn't hold that and you like? That's what Charlie did in the ring. I made Charlie shit on himself, y'all. Warrior Empire's in the building. What's going on? I made that cat shit on himself with that right hook. It was a, and you can hear it. You can hear this hook. You can hear the punch stud off his body, right? And we were outside. Hell yeah, hit that like button. Man, I hit that dude so hard with that right hook to the body. Boom, I put everything into it because I wanted those trophies. I wanted the fight of the night trophy and I wanted the trophy that was on the table. Charlie shit on himself. And he took a knee and then he went down to 1. It was so cold though. And I caught him, boom. Oh man, I missed that too. You know what? When you hit somebody flush, maybe the body, especially the body, I was a body puncher. Like the head, but that jab and the drop to that body. But man, I hit that dude flush on the side of his body. And like I said, he lost all his bowel movements. The referee went on 1, 2, 3, and he just waved him off because Charlie was on 1 knee. And I guess when you get hit that hard, I never got hit that hard in the body. I'm guessing that when you get hit in that body, it's like the after effect. Like when you take a knee, he took a knee and he just like kind of like folded, boom. Like he curled up like this, like he was like hurting, man. And the referee went over there and waved him off and shit. And they raised my hand up. You know what? That was the greatest feeling in my career right there. You know what? I will never forget that fight, ever. But yeah, man, boxing is a great sport. You know what I mean? They say protect yourself at all times. They mean that shit. You have to protect. Tell them Renee Box Young, huh? You got to protect yourself at all times, man. You can't be going there with your hands down, sticking your Sticking your head out there, and you know what I'm saying? You stick your head out there for your opponent to tag it, he gonna tag your shit. Trust me. What do you say? Yeah, that was an amateur fight, man. That was way back in St. George, Utah. I was 15 years old. I only weighed 125 pounds. But I'll tell you guys, my first pro debut fight was at the Emerald Queen Casino in Seattle, Washington. I will never forget that. I met Sugar Ray Leonard was in there. Thomas Hearns was in there. Riddick Bowe was there. All these professional fighters there, and we had to make a statement in there, right? I got that fight somewhere. You know, my friend, I let him use my tape. Back then we had, you didn't have a disc. It was like on a CD, a tape, like a VHS, right? So here I am in Emerald Queen Casino. It's lit up in there. People all over there piling in. I was the first fight. That was my first pro career fight. And me and that guy, man, we went toes in there, man. We went toes. I mean, from the opening bell, bing! There was no pacing around. There was no filling each other out. You know what I mean? Running around the ring. We just went head up. Boop, boop, boop. You know, we slipping and dipping, boop, boop. You know, he's giving me the blues. I'm giving him the blues. There was no knockdowns. There was no 8 counts or nothing. Blood is everywhere. Pow! Bust my nose. I bust his nose. But, ladies and gentlemen, they gave us a draw. They gave us a draw, man. I was so pissed off. I got a draw on my first pro fight. My first pro fight, I got a draw. Right. You're absolutely right, Renee. You know, I had a fantastic career, though, guys. I'm not lying, man. I had, in fact, I was on Renee Box Young's panel not too long ago. And we was chopping it up, talking about my boxing career, you know, and how, you know, some promoters are shaky. You got to watch promoters, you know what I mean, and who you sign a contract with, you know what I mean. You got to make sure your money's right, you know what I mean. If you don't, they will skin you alive. But yeah, man, my amateur career, I had over 385 fights. Only lost 17 of those. You know what I mean? I had a great amateur career, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you guys, man. And a lot of people out here where I live, man, back then, it was like, you're not going to amount to nothing. You're never going to go there hating on me. Like, you're not going to go nowhere. You're not going to turn pro. You're this and that, right? I proved them wrong. You know, I had a good professional career. You know what I mean? I fought, what? I had 15 professional fights. I lost probably 9 of the 15. Being honest, you know what I mean? Because shit happens, you know. Once again, you have to be 100% going into the ring. You can't be a 50%. When they say, hey, we got a fight coming up for you, it takes 6 weeks to 8 weeks, you know what I mean? Or 4 months to 6 months, whatever, how many months or how many weeks it takes for you to get in shape. They mean that shit. Go in the gym, train, get in shape. Get in shape. Let me go like this so I can see the chat more. Get in shape and go in there and win. But, you know, I'm kind of bullshit in my professional career, you know what I mean? Drugs and alcohol, you know what I mean? And partying all the time. Girly girls in the building, what's going on? And I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all, man. Like I said, man, I've been through a lot of shit in my lifetime. You know what I mean? Doesn't make me no badass or anything like that. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. You know, so you have to be a 100 in anything, not even in boxing. Football, basketball, soccer, baseball, golf, swimming, tennis, whatever sport that you require. You know what I mean? Whatever sport that you want to do, you have to be 100% for that sport. You can't beat around the bush. You can't go to the gym and put 25% training and then go, because the way you train in the gym, and this is real shit, the way you train is the way you're gonna fight. Real shit. The way you train in the gym is the way you're gonna fight when fight night comes. You feel me? So if you train 100% in the gym, and your coach say, okay, so and so, we got to fight for you in 3 weeks. You ready? Oh, I'm ready. You're 100%. I'm at 100%. Okay, we're gonna see you on fight night because the way you train in the gym is the way you're gonna fight in the ring. Period. Am I right, Renee? Am I right? Can I get an amen? Huh? Basketball. If you go to basket, if you're a baller, you go to the gym, you only shooting around 40% of the time. When you go play basketball in a real game, you're gonna shoot 40% of the time. The 60% is it's in the air. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna bring your A game. You ain't gonna bring your boxing game or your baseball game or your soccer game or any sport that you're doing. You ain't gonna bring it. You ain't gonna bring it. You know what I mean? You're 100% best. So, ladies and gentlemen, that goes within life too. Not only sports, in real time, like this. I'm giving you guys my 100%. I'm not beating around the bush. You know what I mean? I'm keeping it real. There you go. See, facts. You got to keep it 100. You know. Look at these world champions, man. You know, I watch boxing all the time. We got a fight coming up with Earl Spence and Bud Crawford. Do you think those guys didn't come in the ring half stepping? Hell to the no. They're gonna bring their 110% to the ring because they know they got something. You know, they both got something to lose. You know what I mean? They're putting their titles on the line. But well, what they say, Renee Box, somebody's O, gotta go. Somebody's O, gotta go. Now unless they get a draw, but I don't think a draw. I don't see a draw. I don't see a draw in that fight. I can't say Bud's gonna knock out Spence, and I can't say Spence gonna knock out Bud. All I can say is, hey, may the best man win. You know what I mean? Gervonta Davis and your boy Rolly Rolando. You know what I mean? When they fought, I was like, damn. You know what I mean? That Tank Davis is just a beast. I mean, it looked like he was, I mean, I don't know. To me, being a boxer, I think that Rolly Rolando, if he would have took his time a little more and used his jab the way he was, more effectively, he probably would have won on the scorecards. I didn't see him knocking that Tank out, but I see him winning on the scorecard, but he got knocked out. You know what I mean? Did he bring his A game to the ring? I believe he did. He just was I think he overconfident himself. He was going in there talking about he's going to knock somebody, and that's what you don't do, ladies and gentlemen. And this comes from me because I used to fight. I'm not going to go to a weigh-in or a press conference or anything like that and say, hey, I'm going to knock you out. I'm going to knock you out in the first round. I'm going to put you to sleep. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm not going to do that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I still got WhatsApp. Yeah, I do. We need you. Yeah, we do. Whenever you're ready, man, we can go back on the panel. I go back on the panel whenever, bro. Just let me know. But that's one thing that I'd never done. I had it done to me, you know. Yeah, he was, man. I mean, he was doing really good, Renee. I mean, like I said, if he would have used that jab the way he was, and it's like, excuse me, it's like Rolly Romero held back on his right hand, period. He didn't start throwing that right hand until after Gervonta Davis started heating up. So that, I mean, if he would have thrown his right hand and let Tank Davis feel just a little bit of it, maybe Tank Davis would have backed up and then, you know, because he had him on his heels. He had him backing up. And, you know, Gervonta Davis he can fight in and out. He can go inside, outside. He can go to the body. He's got great footwork. He's got great head movement, great defense, great offense. But Rolly did not. I think his mouth got him in trouble is what it was. But once again, like I said, when I was fighting, I never trash talk nobody because you can't underestimate nobody. And not even in a sport, in lifetime, period. Don't ever, 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 ever underestimate nobody. You know, I can walk down the street right now and see the softest dude in the world, man, and pick a fight with him, probably get my ass whooped because I was cocky. You know what I mean? Just because a person, let's put it this way, you cannot judge a book by its cover. period. You know what I mean? And not this lifetime or the next. You know what I mean? So you just can't do that. Cherokee Warrior say cheers. That's what's up. So man, boxing to me, man, I miss my sport. I can't do it no more because I'll be 52 in January. You know, my daughter, I train her every now and then. I got my bag. You know, I got a heavy bag, got a speed bag, got jump ropes. I can go to the gym whenever I want to. You know what I mean? Just right down the street. You know, about a good mile away from here. I can go to the gym, hit the heavy bag, spar if I want to. You know, but hey, so I'm an old guy, got kids. I have mine. You know what I mean? I have my time. You know what I mean? I love teaching people how to throw hands, man, and move their feet. That's another thing, ladies and gentlemen. You just can't jump in a ring and throw your hands. When I was training before COVID happened, go to the gym every Tuesday and Thursday, you know, helping the kids out, training and stuff. And a lot of people was like, how do you move like that? Well, how do you throw this punch? That punch, I mean, a jab off a hook off a jab. Hey, man, I want to learn that. You know, this stuff takes time. You just can't go in there and, you know what I mean? Because you see Muhammad Ali or Sugar Ray Leonard in there, you know, doing the you know, these combinations, and oh, that looks easy. Shit ain't easy, man. Footwork is key in boxing, period. If you don't have no footwork, you're going to get your ass whooped. If you don't have no defense, you're going to get your ass whooped. If you don't have no offense, you're going to get your ass whooped, period. So you got to have great footwork. You got to know how to move your head. You got to know how to throw a punch, make that punch count. Can't throw a punch and miss because that takes away your energy. That's why when you train, they put numbers on them, like I do anyway. Like when I go hit a heavy bag, I put numbers on my heavy bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what I mean? So you can mix it up. You just can't go 1, 2, 1, 2. You got to go 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I mean? You got to mix it up. If a 7's down to the body, give him a 7. If a 6 over here, give him a 6 with a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean? Back to the 7. You don't want to be too, what word I'm looking for? You don't want your opponent to see your punches coming, is what it is. You got to mix that shit up, you know what I mean? In anything, you got to mix it up, you know what I mean? Let your combinations flow. The BC family's in the building. What's going on? Oh, I do, man. 385 fights, bro. Only lost 17 of them. Trust that. But you know, I fought this one cat 17 times, Renee. Out of Salt Lake City, Utah, out here. I fought him 17 freaking times, man. Every other week, me and him's fighting. May he rest in peace. Rest his soul. And he beat me what? He beat me probably like 4, and the rest of them I just took control. Now check this out. This is how I go to the Nationals, right? I fought that guy numerous times, right? So I was like, damn, I'm tired of fighting this guy. I want to fight somebody different. Like, I'm tired of beating this guy up. I know, like, when you fight somebody so many freaking times, you know they moves, especially if he's a hooker. He was a hooker. That's all he did. He wouldn't throw no jab like before. I mean, he looked scary as fuck. Almost what he said. Hey, that's good, man. Keep grinding. You know, so he threw a lot of hooks, like, whew. But his hooks were wide, though. He was throwing them wide. Like, if you see a person throw a wide hook, look at that. What you gonna do with that? I'm gonna go under there. I'm going under that. As soon as his arm opens up here, that right there is that's nothing but money, baby. That's money in the bank right there. So instead of him throwing a short hook, like you throw a short hook, your opponent can't dig up underneath them rib cages. If you throw a wide hook like this, I'm going under that shit. I'm going under those. And that's what he was doing. I mean, he caught me. I mean, when he first caught me, boy, it hurt too. He said, boom! And I didn't drop though, but I flew across that fucking ring. Boom! I said, oh, I cannot get hit by that no more. It was like, put your hands up, hitman, put your hands up. Yeah, 17 of them. 17 me and this guy fought. So I got his timing down, right? Because you got to kind of feel out your opponent, but we got 3 rounds, 2.5 minutes, and it goes fast. But it seemed like an eternity in the ring. So when he threw those hooks, he was catching me, and I went back to my stool, and my coach PG say, Hitman, you got to go underneath it and throw it, because I'm a southpaw, right? He says, go underneath it and throw your right hook. Throw the right hook to the body and come back to the top with the left hook to the head. Slip, boop, boop. And there he went. I swear to goodness, y'all, I threw 2 punches, and he hit the fucking canvas. I didn't knock him out, but he got that 8 count. That's what I wanted. I said, I got him. So now I know he's going to throw a hook. He tried this one. So what I do, I parry. I love parries. If you parry, if you got an opponent who's throwing wide hooks and you parry and then slip under there and then throw a hook, he's going to hurt his hand. Especially if he hits this right here. That was one of my favorite moves, man. I love parrying, man. I love parry, slip. You know what I mean? So I parry this way. His hand hit that, and you can see his arm. He kind of bring that shit back. Caught him, boop. Slip this way, uppercut, hook. There he goes again. Knocked him down 3 times. In amateur, you get three knockdowns, and that's it. So I stopped him. So that was for the Golden Gloves. That was the Golden Gloves Championships. That gave me my first Golden Gloves win. Got the Golden Gloves, right? Now what was next? It was the regionals. It goes Golden Gloves, regionals, and nationals, right? So I done moved on to the regionals, right? I'm a one-time Golden Glove champion, right? No, that's my third. I'm sorry, that's my third Golden Glove champion. So I was a three-time Golden Glove champion, 4-time regional, and a 5-time national champion. Me. So I beat this guy. I beat him. That was my not amateur, but my third Golden Gloves win for me, right? Go moving on to the regionals. I fought his friend 3 times. Beat him all 3 times. So what's cool about the nationals, you don't only fight in one. You got 1 ring, 2, you got 3 rings. You got 3 different rings, and people are fighting. So you got to kind of pay attention to the bell. You know what I mean? You got to pay attention to the bell. So I'm in there with this guy. We got 2 other rings in there. We're fighting. I got rid of him real quick, man. He was easy, man, because he came in there with those. He was fast. I'm not gonna take it away. He was fast, but he just couldn't take the power I was delivering. Yeah, 5-time national, bro. On real things. I had so many freaking trophies, bro. When I got locked up, my mom did a lot of moving around, and she didn't know what to do with all the trophies, so she just kind of like left them. How many trophies that shit was, man? That was a lot of damn trophies, bro. You know, not to mention I gave my brothers a few because he was like, I want one. That's a nice trophy. I was like, man, I can't give you a lot of medals, and plaques and trophies and, little autographs and all type of stuff, man. Like, career was good, man. Then you eat real good, man. But when you turn professional, it's way different. Like I said, you have to be 110% in your game. I had a promoter. Bob Olsen, man. I'll never forget him, man. He rest in peace. Rest in heaven, man. That promoter was the best promoter that I ever came across. I'm kind of choking up, man, because he was a great promoter, man. Like, when you got a great promoter is when they pay, like, they pay for everything. Like, you didn't have to pay for anything. Like, my tickets were paid for. I didn't have to worry about anything. Like, he's like, Hitman, you got a ticket over here. All you got to do is go to Kinko's, make a copy, go to the airport, get on the plane. We got your room ready for you. We accommodate you. They accommodated with me and my girl, Christina G. Everybody know Christina. I flew her out to Seattle, Washington with me a few times. And they accommodate you, man. It's like there's stuff in the room with you. I went in the room. This was my 3rd pro fight. I went in there, and there was a manila envelope in there. I'll never forget that. I went in there. It was all nice in there. Jacuzzi, nice bed. It was all flush, you know what I mean? And there was an envelope. Opened up that envelope, man. It was $500 in there, bro. 500 of it. Not alone the purse, you know what I mean? The purse was pretty good purse, you know what I mean? So $1,200 is good, right? For your third professional fight. Do you get paid? No, no, that was my pro career. I wish I did get paid for my amateur careers. No, my amateur careers, mine earned a lot of trophies, bro. Like a lot of trophies. Like, and people they respect you. Like, you know what I mean. When you go out of state and stuff, like they respect you. You know what I mean. But like it goes back, like I said, do not. I don't. I mean, I can't see. I mean, maybe it's for hype. You know what I mean. These world champions and stuff nowadays. They go to these press conferences and they sit there and they trash talk. Oh, do that, and then they start locking up. You know what I mean? Everyone's getting between them and breaking them up. Man, come on, bro. I mean, I understand hype. You want hype and the publicity. You want the people to take pictures and put it on social media and TikTok and Instagram and YouTubes and wherever you may be putting the shit. They want all of that hype. They want that hype. But when they go in there and they get their ass whooped for doing all this barking and whooping and biting and growling and shit, then they go like this. Like when they come out the ring, their eyeballs all swelled up and shit, and their mouth is patched up because all that shit they was talking, they got swelled up. They hiding that shit, like, you know what I mean? You don't want nobody to see you. You put a towel over your head and shit, be like. So the best thing to do is to be quiet. You know what I mean? Sign your contract, man. Look. See you at the fights, man. Like, that's why I like Tank Davis. You know what I mean? I like him. He don't talk shit. You know what I mean? He gives a mean ass look. He gives this mean ass look. He don't have to talk shit. These talk shit for him. You know, and he didn't talk shit this last time. He backed his heel. He what Tank Davis did, you know what I mean? I tip my hat out to him, man. He went in there in the press conference. He sat there quietly. He answered all the questions that was, they were giving him. He answered them. He didn't say, "Oh, Rolly, knock you out, fuck you up, or you're trash." Or he only fired back at Rolly when Rolly was doing this too much. You know what I mean? Called him a bitch or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Rolly deserved that. You know what I mean? Can't take nothing from Rolly Romero. I mean, he's a great fighter. I mean, Rolly's Rolly. He just needs to calm down just a little bit. You know what I mean? Go back to the drawing board. I don't think Tank's going to give him a rematch, but yeah, he's bad, man. It's a bad dude, man. Big ass head on that dude. But yeah, you got to go in there, man, and you have to settle down. Like, boxing is a great sport. You know what I mean? You have to be in there. You have to be patient. Can't go in there trying to knock somebody. I mean, people do. I mean, it only takes one punch to cancel the night for anybody. You know what I mean? Look at Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson went in there and got put to sleep a couple of good times, but it goes to tell you, man. But Mike Tyson wasn't really on his A game either. Like when the fights that he lost, I was watching a documentary on him. Mike Tyson said he wasn't really Mike Tyson. He just went in there for the money, basically. He said he was out there partying and smoking weed and just sleeping with women and doing what he wanted to do just prior to a fight. So all the shit that he's been through, man, and Mike Tyson. Hey, I love Mike Tyson. He's a fucking beast, bro. He's like legendary to me. Like, he had that peekaboo style. He go in there and put you to sleep in 2 punches. But what I'm trying to say, you have to go in there in any sport, not just boxing. In any sport, ladies and gentlemen, you got to have an A game. You got to have a A+ game. But yeah, I would like to go back on the panel with you someday there, Renee Box. You got a great channel. I see you all over the place. I was up in the Blue Blood Sports live just the other day. I like that guy's channel, man. He has some great topics, man. He keeps it real. Let's put it that way. Blue Blood. Shout out to Blue Blood, man. Much love to you, my friend. You keep up that great work, man, and keep that content pushing about the boxing, man, because he does great. And my man Renee Boxon as well. He's got great content on his channel. I just can't stress it enough, man. I appreciate you guys, man, for keeping this boxing thing going in our community, man, and keeping us up to date on boxers, you know what I mean, or title fights, or who's upcoming, or who, you know what I mean. I appreciate that, man. I'm pretty sure that all us boxing fans do as well. Renee Boxon and my man Blue Blood, man, shout out to y'all, man. Keep up the great work, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, you already know, man. Mike Tyson, like you said, I was watching a documentary on him, and the man, his mind wasn't on boxing. It was more about the money. You know what I mean? Because just think about when Mike Tyson first started, man, he was putting people to sleep. First round, first round, first round. Less than 30 seconds in the first round. Less than 30 seconds. It was all first round, first round, first round, first round. And then it started going into the later rounds. You know what I mean? But I would hate to get hit by him even today. You know? Oh, man, you already know, man. Blue Blood's good, man. He's good. He's a good content creator, man. He knows his boxing. He knows about boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not even just saying that. That man loves boxing. He speaks, he's well spoken, like, you know. If you have any questions on boxing, go to Blue Bloods. Go to his channel. He'll give you everything you need to hear. Period. You know what I mean? And people are in and out of there. I mean, not in and out, but they're just constantly coming in there, coming in there, coming in there. So you got to hurry up and, you know, hey, what's up, Blue Blood? I was in there. I typed, I don't know how many damn messages in there, man. Until he saw my name, I was like, okay, he see me. I know he know I'm here. He knows I'm here. Shout about, you know what I mean? Share the live out. Hey, share them out. Share the man out. Share Renee Boxing out. Share Ogden night out. Yes, sir. What about Muhammad Ali, man, was a legend, bro. Huh? Muhammad, and oh man, let's put it like this. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Muhammad Ali. But his nephew or his grandson, but his grandson, ooh, man. Man, that boy got hands. I don't know if y'all seen him fight, but that boy he looks just like his granddad too. And fight like he did that shuffle and knocked that dude out. I was like, oh no, he didn't. That man did the shuffle. He did the Ali shuffle. Boop boop. Oh, two quick ones. That dude didn't know what the referee said. Nope, 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 nope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ali's a legend. You already know, man. You got Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, Smoking Joe Frazier. Who else? Thomas Hearns. You got if you want to go deeper, you got Smoking Joe or what's his name? Not Smoking Joe. I said Smoking Joe Frazier. Joe Robinson. You got him. Man, the list goes on, man. You know what I mean? That's all like Jerry Cooney. You know, Tommy Morrison, Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis. Who else, man? Man, God, I just can't think so many. I got so many fighters, man. There's all the old school fighters, man. They're all legendary fighters. Sugar Ray Leonard. You know, I actually idol Sugar Ray Leonard, man, because that Sugar Ray Leonard, man, was something else, man. I'm sorry. Marvelous Hagler. You know what I mean? You got them all, man. All legendary fighters, man. Speaking of that, we have a new boxing game coming out, guys. It won't be here until December. It's ESBC. They're going to have all the fighters in there. Every single fighter in the book. You're talking about from a Deontay Wilder to, what's the guy's name that beat him? Tyson Fury. They're going to have Shane Sugar Mosley in there. They're going to have Javante Davis in there. Mike Tyson's going to be in that game. Lennox Lewis is going to be in that game. Who else? Ryan Garcia, they can have them all. They can have all the fighters from lightweight to welterweight, heavyweight, bantamweight, cruiserweight. And I think they even throw some female fighters in there. I'm not sure, but I've been following it. The game is still in the making. And believe me, I will be streaming that shit. Trust me. But the thing about it is, it won't be on PlayStation 4. It's gonna come to the PC or computer or whatever first. And I got mine right here. I'm ready. So when that early access come out, I'm be all over that shit, boy. Cause Fight Night Champion, I was a beast at that shit. No one can really fuck with me in Fight Night Champion. You know what I mean? Y'all give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Y'all chop it up in the building. I'll be right back. Stay in there. There's Big D out here, okay? But yeah, guys, give me 1 second. I gotta check my racks real quick. I had to wash my racks real quick. I gotta check them out. Yeah, I got my barbecue racks ready. I'm gonna throw me some chicken. Got me some chicken thighs I'm gonna throw on there. Let those smoke real good. Got me some beef hot dogs, jumbo hot dogs I'm gonna throw on there for the kids. You know what I mean? My girl, me and my baby gonna have a couple of cold ones tonight. Listen to some music, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna show you guys a pair of my boxing gloves that I used to train with them. Hold on. Now this is one of each, guys. These are one of each. This is my bag gloves right here. These are my bag gloves that I use around here. They're Everlast boxing glove right here. You know what I mean? Make sure your hands nice and tight up in that bitch. Quite nice, you gotta wrap your hands. You know what I'm saying? Nice little tight like grip in there. Look at the cat. Look at that. Hit somebody with that dolo right there. Boop. Boop. That's the left hand too, boy. Hit you in that chin piece, boy. Put you to sleep. And then I have, these are my sparring gloves right here. These are ringside. These were given to me from my my coach for putting in work. But this right here, I knocked plenty of guys down with these ones in the gym with body shots. And this is the right hand. See, I'm a southpaw, so oh yeah, man, I'm throwing down tonight, bro. Everlast, the best. Oh yeah, you already know. But these right here, this right here, glove right here, boy. So when you throw a hook, you throw the hook this way. That's what I do. I throw my hook this way. I don't throw my hook that way. I throw that hook this way. I want that flush right on the button. Boop. A lot of people, they throw a hook and they throw that hook this way. I mean, it works. But if you throw that hook this way, if you throw that hook coming this way with your elbows here, Instead of, I mean, you can throw it this way too. But when I throw that one, I throw an uppercut. I throw an uppercut that way. So I throw my hook this way so it flush. Those are knockout punches right there. But this right here, I hit that dude in the gym with that right hand because he was talking shit to me in the gym. What he was gonna do to me in the gym and shit, and I was like, well, let the gloves in the ring be the, let them talk, let's go in there. And I don't think he liked me too much anyway. But when it had happened, I didn't really want to do it to him, but people deserve what they get. So we was in there boxing, and he's over there trying to knock me out just by sparring. I'm like, okay, he winging punches, right? He winging too. I'm just slipping them, dodging them, parry. And I said, you know what? I can get him anytime. You know when you get somebody in it. You know when you got somebody anytime. And I just gave him one of that leaner, boop. You know what I mean? That 6-inch punch. It was a 6-incher. It's coming in, being something, boop. It was easy too. It was one punch, bro. He didn't want no more after that. He almost shook me and gave me a hug. I was like, man, I'm cool with you, bro. You shouldn't even be in here. You shouldn't even be in the gym. You're on my level. Oh yeah, but them gloves, man, I like it. I like it. So I was supposed to train my daughter yesterday, but it got too hot. Well, it was not hot, but it was windy as hell out here. So tomorrow, I'm gonna hang my bag back up and then get my mitts. I got mitts. I got jump rope. She wants to train, so I'm gonna teach her more. You know what I mean? I know how to throw and protect herself. And my little son, he's ready too. He'll be 9 years old next year or coming up, so he'll be ready. You have to be 9 or 10 years old before you can even, hit the gym. So we'll have a little hitman coming soon. So and I'm gonna teach him everything that I learned. I'm gonna teach him everything that I learned. So if he decides he want to go on there and get in the ring, hey, go for it. I support it. Oh yeah, right hooks, buddy. Right hooks. Left uppercut. You know what I'm saying? But these right here, these elbows, man, they protect too. They protect. Oh yeah, tight. You gotta throw them tight hooks, man. If you're throwing a hook, like I said, if you're throwing a wide hook, and you leaving that exposed, you're gonna get cracked, bro. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? You gotta throw short and then inside. When you're in the inside. And one thing about me, I didn't like to fight in the inside. I was an outside fighter, more of a counter puncher. You know what I mean? Because I move a lot, you know what I mean? I move a lot. I didn't stay in one spot in the ring. I moved around. If you throw, I'm going to make you miss. If you make you, I'm going to make you pay. You slip this way, you throw that way, slip that way, you throw the other way. Make them miss. Make them miss. You know what I'm saying? Them shoulders, every time you throw, put your shoulder over here, put your shoulder over there, make them miss. Make them miss. And make them pay. You know what I mean? And then when you get them in the corner, don't go to the corner. Don't go like this. I see a lot of fighters, man. A lot of these professional fighters, they get in trouble. They start getting popped and they start running to the rope and they curl up. Why are you curling up, bro? I mean, come on. Why they curl up like this and they leaving all that. They do this, right? But they stay there too much. I can see going to the rope, curl up and move. Slip out the way. Don't go to the rope and just stay there. They ain't camping out on the rope. They ain't camping out. Well, I don't even remember the fight I was watching this the other night. That dude went, he got hit. Boom. No, it was a Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford's old fight. I forgot the guy he was fighting. He was fighting what's his name? God, what's his name? His dad is no joke. What was his name, man? Help me out, Renee. God, what's his name? They're from Phoenix. What was that dude's name, man? I almost called his name. But Bud Crawford fought him, and he was showboating all the time, throwing his hands up. And then when Bud caught him, he curled up like this against the ropes, and he let him have it. Boom, boom, boom. Broke his guard. Boom, 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 boom. And it was over. He knocked him down, and the referee's like, that's enough. That's enough. Benavidez. He was fighting that dude Benavidez. When they was going at it. But he broke that boy down, man. He broke him down. He broke him down. No, not Sean Porter. Benavidez. Remember he fought Benavidez Jr. Yeah. Yep. Him. I was watching that the other night. I was like, okay. I mean, shit. He winging punches and winging punches. Bud was like slipping and dipping and using that jab, throwing that hook. And then he, like you said, he curled up on the ropes, man. And he curled up like this and Bud went off like boop, 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 boop. So like I said, if you're going to get on the ropes, man, hit the rope. Let that rope like bounce off that bitch and get out of there. I was good for that, though. You know what I mean? Bounce off the rope and slip to the left or slip to the right, and then turn your opponent. Turn him. Turn him over. You got to turn him. Shout out to the people in the building, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. So about 10 more minutes, I'm going to go ahead and go in here and season my chicken real good because I, wash my chicken real good. I got to say this. I watch a lot of these shows where people get chicken and they just take the chicken out the package, throw the chicken in the sink, and then start putting salt. They only put salt on that shit. They take their chicken and take it out the package, and then they start putting seasoning on it. Chicken seasoning and pepper and salt and, you know what I mean? They start doing this, and then they say, throw it in a bowl, and then they flour it, and then throw it in the grease. I'm like, wow. Why? Ain't you supposed to wash that damn chicken? I wouldn't eat that piece of chicken. Did you wash your hands? If you didn't wash that chicken, that means you didn't wash your hands. So me and my baby, Christina G, every time we get chicken from the store or any type of meat, raw meat, we put that shit in the bowl, run some water in there, put some salt in that water, and throw some what do you call that? Vinegar. Drop some vinegar on there so all that, whatever is on that chicken or meat, whatever it is, it comes, I let that shit sit in there for a good hour, half hour to an hour, let that shit soak. And after that hour or that half an hour is over with, you go in there and you get that same cold water again, you drain your bowl or whatever container you're using, drain all that shit off. Get that water and wash all that shit off. Make your, like right now, my chicken's so clean right now. Let me show y'all, watch. Hold on. Now this is the prime example, y'all. Y'all can see it. Y'all can't see it, but this is a bowl of chicken. Hold on. I don't want to drop my chicken though either. That's the side. Look at that. That chicken's cleaner than the Board of Health. You know what I mean? Look at that. I'm gonna give y'all, this is chicken thighs. Look at that. You take it and you wash it real good, man. There's no slime or nothing on this. My hands are clean, by the way, too. I wash my hands every time with sanitizer, soap, and all that. So my hands are completely clean like this chicken. The chicken's not slimy. Straight out the package and clean into the salt water, into the vinegar, and let it soak. It's been soaking for, about an hour and a half now. I wash all of that water off of it, all that stuff off of it. So this right here is ready to be seasoned. So I want to show y'all that. A lot of people do not wash their chicken. I'll be right back. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, uh, ever since I was younger, man, I used to watch my mom cook, and she would do the same thing. That's where I got mine from. You know, my mom was a very clean lady. You know what I mean? And she washed all her food. I mean, she cooked soul food. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're gonna have some of that chicken wing or chicken thighs, and then we'll put some hot dogs on the grill too. You know, something simple. And you know, sometimes I'll be having all type of stuff, steaks and ribs and chicken and hot dogs and hamburgers. You know, but I'm not gonna go all like that. Go all out like that today. Just a little something simple. You know. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and end this out, man. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, man. And if you guys have any questions, man, just go ahead and hit me up. You know, leave a comment in the box below. You know, if you guys have any ideas, I will be streaming tomorrow. You know, some more gameplay. Man, let me know if you guys want some more of this. You know, some of me. You know, some of this live. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's gonna be delicious, man. And for the sides, I got me some macaronis and cheese and mashed potatoes, some corn or something like that. You know what I mean? Something simple. You know what I mean? And tomorrow I'll probably make my baby some more breakfast, some more pancakes and eggs and sausage. You know what I mean? No. Damn it! That remind me, we were supposed to get some biscuits and gravy for breakfast, but we'll probably do that some other time. So some more pancakes and eggs and something like that. Give me some grits or something. You know what I mean? Grits and eggs, sausage or something like that, man. Something good, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate each and every one of you guys, man, for hanging out. But I do got to get this grill sparked up. You know, the sun's almost going down, so I got to get down. You know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all share the live out, man. My name is Ogden 981 Gaming, and I'm out the building. Hey, Renee Boxshell, man, hit me up, bro, so we can go do that panel thing again. So, I got WhatsApp, so I'll be hitting you up, okay? Oh, yeah, you already know. You already know, bro. Yeah, man, you know, Renee, this is beautiful to me, man, because I used to live in the hood, man. I used to get in trouble, man. I'm pretty sure, I said that once before, man, in one of my lives, man. I used to always get in trouble, man, and I'm away from the hood, man. I'm way out here. Like, the hood is way that way. You know what I mean? I'd have to actually get a ride to get into the hood. You know, I go into the hood every once in a while to go to the store. Like, we pass the hood to go to, like, Winco or something like that. Like, we went to Winco's today. You know, go to Winco's and, you know, you don't see nobody no more in the streets no more, man. But what me and Christina G does, you know, we got a big box of food that we don't even use or don't even need. Canned goods, coffee. I mean, it's a big box. Like, I can go on my house right now and just pull it out and show you guys, but it's a big box. But every now and then we go out there and we see homeless people out there, man, and we try to, you know, do our thing, do God's work, and feed these people, man, because it's sad to see people standing on the corner with I need help or sleeping under a tree that's, you know, not even a tree. They sleeping up under basically nothing with sun beaming down on them, man. That's somebody's loved one, man. You know what I mean? Like today, this guy, black guy, came up to me and he said, "Hey, man, can you help me out with some money?" I was like, "Man, I use plastic, bro. You know what I mean? I felt bad. You know what I mean? I use plastic. I don't have cash, you know." So once again, Christina G digs in her purse and came out with a little change. I mean, anything helps, you know. When you ain't got it, you know, the change, he was appreciated, you know. Thank you. It was like, hey, no problem, man. Stay safe out here, you know. May God bless him. You know what I mean? What they do with the money is on them. We just doing our part. You know, like, when I see, it breaks my heart to see human beings laying under a bridge, or we see this lady every other day sleeping in her, like, not in the cart, but she's sleeping on the ground next to her cart full of her belongings, man. And it's so sad, like, and that's someone's loved one. It could be me, it could be you, you know what I mean? And if that was me, I would hope for somebody to come up to me and say, "Hey, man, Hey, Ogden, you need, here you go. Here's some soup or canned goods, or here's coffee, or, some honey buns, or knickknacks, or some soap, or whatever, you know what I mean? I'll be appreciated that. You got to do God's work some way or another. Yes, man, thank you, bro. You know, most people don't do that, man. Like, I asked one of my friends, I said, man, if you ever see a homeless man laying down on the ground, man, with no shoes on, no shirt on, I said, what would you do, bro? Oh, keep on going. You're gonna keep on. If you have food, if you have $500 in your pocket, and you've had $500, but you had like a whole bunch of ones, like $20 in ones or tens in ones, or how many ones you may have, would you give that man some of your money? Fuck no, he said. So I looked at him, I was like, damn, dog, that's kind of cold, man. I said, you gotta think, and I fucked him up with that. I said, man, look, man, I said, damn, dog. I said, that could be you, that could be me, that could be your family member, your sister, your brother, your nephew, your niece. I mean, he goes, damn, you're right, man. I was like, yeah, man, you gotta think about me. I'm not saying go in your refrigerator and give them all your stuff out your refrigerator, but if you have stuff that you don't, need or you don't use, why not, go out and say, hey, man, you know what, here you go. We did that me and Christina G did that, man. We did that all day long. We was out there all day long doing it. People are lined up. I mean, the stuff went in, don't be greedy. I told the guy was over trying to grab all the oatmeal, because there's a lot of oatmeal that we had. He's grabbing, oh, whoa, do you see this line back here? They had a line of people back there, so I was like, hold on. Here you go, man. Here you go. They was like, thank you. Banana here, apples. You like apples? Hey, you like coffee? Oh, shoot, you like those little Nutri bars? You know what I mean? Them fruit bars. Here, you take that. Canned goods, take that. Hey, man, if I'm homeless, I'm gonna take whatever that person giving me. If I don't like it, I'm gonna like it. If I don't like greens, I'm gonna eat those greens. If I don't like corn, that's my corn. If I don't have we gonna pass out can openers to these people. We passed out even can openers here. We only had a couple of, or one of them anyway. Here you go. One can opener can feed everybody in the damn, homeless. You got can good? Here's your can opener. Open your can up. But put the can opener back where everybody can use it. Or in fact, I'll keep it right here. So when you need that can opener, I got you. So when that food truck or that food car come, or the food box, shall I say, the food box come again with some more canned goods, we got a can opener. So the thing is, I'm going to say this and I'll go, we have a turkey in our deep freezer right now, okay? And this is one of Christina G's plans. What she wants to do, we want to cook that turkey, okay? I mean, I know it ain't Thanksgiving, I know it ain't Christmas, any of that. It doesn't have to be a holiday. We're going to cook that turkey one of these times, and we're going to break it down. We're going to break that turkey down until it's off the bone. Then we got paper plates. We get some mashed potatoes and some gravy, some corn, and a whole bunch of plastic silverware, spoons, forks, and we're going to go out and pass it out to people. Another thing I want to do. This is another thing that I want to do. I want to get me a mini barbecue grill, like a portable one. I want to be able to go to the park, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to buy a whole bunch of hot dogs and hamburgers, a whole bunch of hamburger buns and hot dog buns, a whole bunch of styrofoam plates and a whole bunch of paper plates, napkins, and once again, forks and spoons. A whole bunch of napkins too. And I'm going to barbecue, and I'm going to pass that out. Hamburgers and hot dogs with a side thing of potato salad or mac and cheese or whatever it is. I mean, not even corn, just something simple. Like, you can go to the store and you can get the already made potato salad. You know what I mean? Or egg salad in a container, and we can scoop it. You know what I mean? Serving. They're out of there. Serving. They're out of there. Water bottles. You get a whole bunch of water bottles. And pass that out to these people too, man. But the only thing that stopped me, I don't think I can get in trouble. But the police nowadays, man, for some reason they having a thing with people, feeding these homeless people, which is not cool, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna do it. Before this summer is over, I'm gonna get me a portable grill, You know, not a big one, but one of them small ones for 20 bucks. Post up at a park. I'm not going to put no signs or anything, but I'm going to post up where the homeless people are. That's my plan. And the Marshall White Center is the perfect place to go because they're always laid out in the park over there under trees and just laid out in the sun, you know. And I want to be able to just to put me some coals on that grill, light them up, and they going to think it's for me. It's not for me, it's for them. It's for the community. It's for the homeless. You know what I mean? And give them a plate, man. Go tell your friend, man. You got a partner over there, man, that's in your situation. Y'all come and get you something to eat, man. You know what I mean? Don't take advantage of it. You know what I mean? Hey, a plate for each one of you. It ain't going to be 2 plates for one person. It's going to be a plate per person. 1 water bottle, you're out of there. 1 water bottle plate, you're out of there. Just until it's gone. And when that meal is gone, wait for that grill to cool off, pack my little grill up, and move on to the next session. You know what I mean? So I'm going to have a whole bunch of hamburger meat and a whole bunch of hot dogs. You know what I mean? A whole bunch of bread. Now tell me, is that a blessing or what? It sound like a winner? You know? Because I'm pretty sure in y'all state, where y'all live at, I'm pretty sure y'all see homeless people out there. So if you guys ever see a homeless person, if you have the extra change, they don't even have to come up to you. Go up to them. If you got it, man, be like, you know what I mean? Here you go, man. Hey, man, here you go. Here's a couple of dollars for you. You know what I mean? If they go buy alcohol, beer, that's on them. I'm doing my part. You know what I mean? But 9 times out of 10, you think they're gonna go buy some alcohol with that shit? I'm going straight to the food store. But instead of doing that, instead of giving them cash, why not just do what I said? Get a barbecue grill, hamburgers and hot dogs that don't take long. I'm not going to do no chicken because I'll be up in the damn park all day doing chicken because I like my chicken cooked to perfection. But hamburgers and hot dogs, that's easy. Here's your hot dog, hamburger, potato salad, whatever you added there. And if the police come, they can have a plate too. What's up, Mr. Officer? You want to play this hamburger, man? Go on about your business. Get out of here, man. You don't need none of this. But yo, that is my time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out of here, man. Hope you guys having a fantastic day. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'm out of here, man. Y'all stay safe and blessed out there, man. We're going to go out of here like this, man.